Okay, good. Let's go ahead and call this meeting to order. And our first item is the award of bids for the housing assistance program.
Mayor, if I may, I'm going to ask that the mayor and the council go into executive session pursuant to Texas Government Code 55.072 regarding real property, and also take into consideration item number 6, which is pursuant to Texas Government Code 55.1.072.
Mayor, I so move.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries.
We have a room up.
I have a motion,
Second, Mayor.
a second to reconvene. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries. We need to act on the motions on the executive session items 7A.
On 7A, Mr. Mayor, if the council's inclined to take action, we would need a motion to approve. This would be a resolution number 1448, accepting the bid as submitted and further authorize the mayor to execute all tax resale deeds conveying the approved property.
Move second.
Motion and second to go ahead and approve resolution 1448 and also authorize the mayor to sign the recording records. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries. Item B.
Item B, Mr. Mayor, if the council is inclined to take action, we would need a motion to authorize the mayor and city manager to negotiate and execute any and all documents necessary to effectuate the purchase of approximately 10 acres more or less needed for the construction of a social event center and related infrastructure out of the 29.48 acre tract of Lot 185 John H. Shearer subdivision, Mission, Hidalgo County, Texas, and said acquisition being for the public purpose of promoting tourism and economic development.
I so move, Mayor.
And a motion.
Second.
And a second to go ahead and authorize the purchase of the property. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries. Item 6.
Yes, Mayor. Item number 6 is a consideration to make a motion to rescind item 4.4 from April 25th, 2016 agenda, approving requested variance to have a private street at the previously approved Pueblo Bonito subdivision as requested by South Texas Infrastructure. After further legal review, this item was prematurely presented to the council. Codified in Chapter 98 of the City of Mission Code of Ordinances, it requires to go before Planning and Zoning Commission with a public hearing prior to the presentation to City Council to be able to take action. And so our recommendation at this time is to make a motion to rescind item 4.4 from April 25th, 2016 agenda.
I make a motion to rescind the item.
I second.
Yeah, motion and second to rescind item 4.4 from the April 25th, 2016 meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 2, the award bids for the housing assistance program.
Yes, good afternoon, Mayor. Members. Item 2 is request to award bid for housing assistance program phase 15-2. On March 28, 2016, City Council authorized staff to solicit bids for 8 reconstruction projects. The City of Mission has accepted and opened 6 bid responses for these 8 homes. Staff recommends to award the projects for reconstruction of the following homes. A1 Insulation for a total amount of $236,000 for 2312 Tuesday, $58,500. 221 Slable, $59,500. 923 Beta Street, $58,500. 214 South Holland Avenue, $59,500. The second contractor is G&G Contractors. It's $239,200. 1617 Magnum Street, $59,800. 126 South Nicholson Avenue, $9,800. 207 East Victory Street, $59,800. And 2124 Pleasant Lane, $59,800. Both A1 Insulation and G&G Contractors met all the terms and conditions and specifications and came within budget. CAC met on April 29, 2016 and approved staff's recommendation for these homes. Staff's recommendation is to award bid to A1 Insulation and G&G Contractors as stated.
Okay, you have the notes possible bids.
I make a motion to award, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion and second to go ahead and award the lowest bids on the housing assistance program as recommended. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries. Item 3.
Mayor, Council, item number 3 is an approval of a resolution. This is authorization of the issuance of certificates of obligation in the amount not to exceed $25 million for the following purposes: the purchase of land for construction of an event center, the payment of contractual obligations incurred for the construction of the special event center, and all related improvements in infrastructure necessary and reasonable to access all public utility services, including off-site infrastructure, right-of-ways, access ways, roadways and drainage improvements, parking spaces and other parking lot improvements, the repair, rehabilitation, and renovation of existing municipal buildings, the professional services in connection therewith, and the cost of issuance of the certificate of obligation. The established recommendation is to approve the resolution. I believe resolution is 1449 for the issuance of certificates of obligation.
So move, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to go ahead and approve resolution 1449. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries. Item 4.
Item number 4 is the approval of resolution 1450, designating the mayor of the city of Mission as authorized representative of the city of Mission to give notice of intent to reimburse expenditures with proceeds of tax-exempt obligations. The tax-exempt obligations would be used for the city of Mission Event Center capital needs. Recommendation is to approve this resolution, 1450.
So move, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve resolution 1450. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
By the way, Mayor and Council, we do
Motion
have
carries.
Bob Henderson and Dusty Taylor who are here from the Financial Advisor's Office, and also Mr. Chuy Ramirez, our legal bond counsel, who's representing us in this event center project that we have going on.
Okay.
If there's any questions.
Item 5. Robert?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Mayor, City Council members. I come before you seeking authorization for staff to engage Javier Hinojosa Engineering in negotiations from a pre-qualified pool of firms for civil engineering services for the event center, and authorize the city manager to execute contract incident thereto. Again, staff seeking authorization to engage Javier Hinojosa Engineering for civil engineering services with accordance to the Texas Professional Services Procurement Act. Selection of provider on the basis of demonstrated competence and qualifications to perform these services. Staff has deemed Javier Hinojosa Engineering to be the most qualified firm based on the complexity of the project and historical performance. Services are to include PS&E, geotechnical, surveying, project management, inspection, and material testing. Staff will engage a firm in negotiation for fair and reasonable firm fixed rates. Again, staff recommendation is to engage Javier Hinojosa Engineering in negotiation and execute contracts for civil engineering services.
So move, Mayor.
Second.
A motion and a second to go ahead and authorize staff to engage with Javier Hinojosa Engineering. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries. That would be the end of our items that we have for today.
I move we adjourn, Mayor.
Second.
We do have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries.